Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside STLC, where we help you test smarter and grow faster. Today we're covering something almost every QA eventually hears. You'll need to learn test automation. But what does that actually mean? What is automation and why do we use it? And what does it look like in the real testing world? So let's break it down in a simple, clear way. No jargon, no hype, just the fundamentals. What test automation actually is? Well, test automation is very simple at its core. It's when we use software to test software. Instead of manually repeating the same checks, we write scripts that can do them quickly and consistently. Automation doesn't replace manual testing, it supports it. Handles the repetitive stuff so you can focus on deeper analysis and real risk. Think of automation as your personal assistant, reliable, fast, but it follows your instructions. It doesn't do the thinking for you. So why do we use automation? Well, there are three big reasons automation exists. Speed. Tests run faster than any human. Consistency. No more, I forgot to test that. Feedback. We can catch problems earlier in the development lifecycle. More of a shift left test approach. So the goal isn't to automate everything, and it really bugs me when people say we need to automate everything. The goal is to automate the things that are stable, repeatable, and valuable. So if you ever wondered why bother, that's why. What automation isn't though? Well, automation is not pushing a button and magically testing everything. It's not AI doing that job for you, and it's not a replacement for good test thinking. Automation is still designed, written and maintained by humans. It still needs testers with curiosity, logic and understanding of how systems behave. Automation doesn't think for you, it amplifies your thinking. So where automation fits in the real QA world? In a typical team, automation will support things like smoke tests, regression tests, API checks, repetitive UI flows, maybe data-driven scenarios. It's especially powerful in the CI/CD pipelines where tests run automatically and every time a new code is deployed. You get feedback in minutes, not days, and that's a game changer for quality. So what skills do you actually need? To start with automation, you don't need to be a developer. You don't need 10 years of Java. You don't need to be a code expert. You need three things: basic programming logic, variables, conditions, loops, understanding of testing concepts, assertions, test design, and what good coverage looks like, patience and practice, because automation is a skill you build with repetition. Once you have those, choosing a tool or a language is the easy part. So what you'll learn in this series is this video is just the beginning. Across the series, we'll dive deeper into choosing your first automation tool, understanding frameworks, writing clear and maintainable scripts, organising your code, running testing pipelines, and how to build automation the right way without ever getting overwhelmed. So this is your foundation. From here, everything just gets easier. So that's your introduction to test automation, what it is, why it matters, and how it supports great testing. So if you're learning automation right now, drop a comment and tell me what tool or language are you starting with. And if you want a step-by-step guidance on building real automation skills the right way, make sure you subscribe. And as always, test smarter, grow faster. Bye bye.